Still waiting for Milos. Get by Inno Vapor, made by the greatest supplement company in the world, Muscle Tech. Got that in me. I'm ready to go. I guess I'll warm up while I'm waiting for him. Can't show you much with that, but a little something. Yeah, I did the legs last night at 5 to 7, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. we trained legs. Then again this morning. Then probably again on Tuesday, legs again. So we're gonna cure my leg problem. Let me put it that way, one way or the other. Lucky me. But that's how you do it. You don't talk about it, you be about it. Should I start this?
Now I'm the Milos Shashib, so I'm gonna put him in the helm.
Enjoying a lot working out with Hide. This is like our fourth time, I think, working out together. Basically fourth week working out, man. One of the most intense guys I ever worked out with, man. He goes like a machine. So you can't help but to be motivated and put yourself through the ringer to keep up. You know what I mean? I guess it's like they say, big things come in small packages or short packages. I got somebody I'm taller than. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. That's a plus too. Who you on here first? Sitting up. Together? What am I doing? Why am I here? I'm in the gym. What do you think I'm here for? No, I'm kidding. Just here waiting for Milos to start the workout. We got legs. I did legs last night. Gotta do legs again this morning. Fun times. Now I got Mitch taping me, so I gotta push even harder because all y'all watching me. Thanks a lot, Mitch. Appreciate it. But always a pleasure, always have fun filming with Mitch, doing this for Battle for the Olympia, because that means I qualified for the Olympia. Thank God for that. And like I said, always enjoy it. Ready to perform for you guys. Going to work hard, looking to kick some butt at the Olympia this year, and we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. As soon as Milos get here in about an hour, I guess we'll start. Alright, we're supposed to be at 10, but that means like 10:45, 11:45, give or take an hour. You know. But it's all good, it's all worth it in the end, guarantee it. I've been training with him right before the Montreal show, about 8 weeks before the Montreal show. I started training with him, and we made a tremendous change in my body since I've been training with him. It's been an awesome ride. I got third at the Montreal, and then came back the following week, 7 pounds heavier, and took the Atlantic City show. So that was the biggest show of my career so far, because that was about the hardest lineup of this year. I don't know. We just it feels good to have a little momentum going into Olympia for once, and we'll see what happens. And just working hard and staying focused and listening to Milos. And I always tell people that I can shut my own self down and run off the energy that he brings to the table. It's awesome. If I haven't had this much motivation since like high school football, when you feel like you want to win a game for your coach or play hard for your coach. That's exactly how I feel, and it feels great. And my wife, she backs me up with that, and we're both excited and we're having fun. So I'm out here. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I've been home. So I'm very homesick, but training hard. I miss my wife, Rebecca. Hello, baby. But she'll be down at the Olympia with me on Friday, so that'll be a blessing in its own self, and that'll give me more motivation and energy to get up on stage and perform as well as I can. So just looking forward to this year, having a good year. The beginning of the year didn't start out real great at the Keystone in Colorado, but that's old news, and now we're making some new news. So just stick around and see what happens. Yeah, last year in Atlantic City. I'm from New Jersey, Hamilton, New Jersey. So it feels really good to go home and get a win back home. I got second place behind Durham last year. And so it was great to come back in better shape and better conditioning, and with my mom and my two kids, Johnny and Janessa, and my friends Carmen and all the guys from Oceanside Gym and Hollywood East up in Hamilton. All these guys come out to see me and to support me. So it was a great deal, and that's why I say that's one of the reasons why it's one of the biggest wins of my career. Not only just because of the lineup, but because I've done it in front of my hometown and my family. So there's no better feeling. No party, because I left Sunday to go straight to Toronto for a photo shoot. So that's why I haven't been home at all, and I want to go home. But we had straight to Toronto, had 2 days photo shoot out there, and then flew from Toronto straight here to Fullerton to Milos' gym and training for Mr. Olympia. And I had a photo shoot with Flex Magazine also with Chris Lund. So that was fun in its own self, but it's strictly business, and that's it. I got to put everything else aside and focus on training for the show.
9.
No parties. I'm not a partier. No parties. I'm a little bit too old for that now. Not really, but I'm just not a partier. But I'm focused on family, and my family means the world to me. And that's the most important thing in this world, because if nothing else, you have your family to lean on, during good times and hard times. So me and my wife, Rebecca, we're going to try to have our own family after this Olympia, so I'm excited about that. So, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens with that, and it'll be fun trying anyway. So, that's about it. After Olympia, no more shows. Focus on building a family with my wife, and then we'll look towards possibly the early shows next year, maybe. I doubt it, but definitely the Arnold. So I have to talk that over with Milos and see what happens, see what we decide what we're going to do show-wise for next year.
10, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, shit. totally out of my element. I love to lift heavy, which everybody knows. It's so much fun to me. But this is a whole different type of training. More lightweight, more squeezing and flexing while you're performing the exercise to get all that blood rush into the muscle and to work all the slow twitch muscle fibers, which I miss when I'm powerlifting or lifting heavy, because I'm going for more fast, explosive movements. So my body's responding really well to this type of training. So pre-contest, this is the training I'll be doing from now on. Once the contest is over with, or all the contests are over with, I'll go back to heavy training, and I'll switch back and forth. I always say, you know, there's 50 million different ways to work out, and none of them are necessarily right or wrong. You know, it's just whatever fits you and what helps your body react the best, you know, and help you grow and fix the things that you need to fix. So that's the most important thing to bodybuilding. And you kind of forget that fact when you're lifting heavy and doing powerlifting meets and stuff like this. You forget about that bodybuilding is all about proportion, all about what your body looks like, you know, and coming in complete. And so this helps remind me, because every body part, every muscle fiber, every stitch in my body hurts, you know, and I feel all of it. And like I said, my body is reacting really well to it. So, you know, this is what I'll be doing. What we do with giant sets, we'll do anywhere between 13 and 15 exercises in the row. No more than 10 reps. Slow and controlled movement, flexing at the top, sometimes not even going all the way to the top, so you get that rest. Stopping in like 3/4 of a way into, you know, into the rep, and then back down again, just to keep that constant tension on the muscle. And it hurts like heck, but whatever works. Mr. Olympia, coming. Yeah. That's one.
That's one set.
One set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice.
Let's go, Johnny.
Shit.
Dylan, come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Go. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's it, right? Just the one? Just the one squeeze?
Oh, yeah.
We shocked him pretty good, which Milos thought would happen at the Montreal Atlantic City show, you know? So that was excellent. I didn't know what to expect. I gave it all up to him, and that was the best thing that I could do, was just trust in him and follow everything that he told me to do, you know? And then the reaction was incredible when I walked out on stage. The judges and athletes alike just was like, is this Johnny? You know, is this the same guy? You know, unfortunately, it is, and it's going to be trouble. So, like I always told people, whatever happens, happens, but I guarantee you, it won't be from lack of work, because I'm willing to put the work in. It's just being smart about it. and doing what's best for my body to grow and to stay injury-free. Most important thing. And that's one thing I like about this kind of type of training, is that I'm not worried about getting injured because the weight isn't so heavy, and you're using very controlled and slow movement. You know, so everything you do, every exercise you do, you're basically biomechanically correct on your form. As long as you're doing that and not swinging, going out of control, then it's less risk of injury. It's very encouraging to me and very exciting to me that, you know, I can have my body change and grow and make improvements without the risk of getting hurt. You know, there's always a risk in anything you do, but it's a lesser risk of getting hurt and being out of the game, you know? And then looking good too, you know, that's what this is all about. Not just for bodybuilding, but just for myself, you know, just looking good and trying to impress everybody, sort of say, you know, nothing wrong with that. Get a few heads turning looking at you, not too bad. I got that anyway, but you know, a little bit more now. Just kidding. Hey! Hard work. 0 carbs for the last 10 days. So feeling really good right about now. Whew. Somebody's got to do it. And that's whoever want to be successful, huh? One more to go. Not getting no better than this. Loving life. This is what you call extreme bodybuilding. At its best. Come on, Hide. Yeah, definitely have the honor and privilege to work out with Hide and Dennis Wolf, preparing for the Olympia. Not getting no better than this. My goodness. Doesn't get any easier. Never. Like I said, this is totally out of my element. I'm enjoying it. Actually, it hurts like I don't know what, but I'm enjoying it because, you know, it just shows what you actually can do. You know, if you would have told me this a year ago, even maybe not even that, maybe, you know, 8 months ago or something like that, that I'll be training like I'm training and doing as much as I'm doing, I was like, you're nuts. You know, because in my mind, it was all about heavy weight and just breaking down as much muscle as I can by lifting as heavy as I can. So when I recover, my muscles recover bigger and stronger. You know, so that was just implanted in my head, and that's the way, you know what I mean, it was for me, period. But it goes to show you, you can always learn new things. You're never too old to learn, you know, and yeah, I never would have attempted to train legs this frequently. I actually have trained legs twice a week, going heavy, like on Monday, and then on Thursday or Friday going a little bit lighter. You know, I've done that before, but you're not this much intensity, you know, and you know, back to back like this. But whatever works, man. You got to get the job done. If you want to be successful, you find a way to be successful, period. You know, you don't make excuses for yourself or anything else, and you just put the work in and go from there. Everything else to take care of itself, pretty much. You just can control the things that you can control, which is your work effort and what you put in your mouth and your focus and dedication to what you're doing and trying to be successful. So if I can do it, I'm a great example of you know, if I can do it, anyone can do it. You know, it's just whatever you put your mind to it. You know, nothing's impossible.